COVID-19 claims 3 lives in India, 7,000 around the globe. Prime Minister Modi lauds media for promoting awareness. Meghalaya and Assam implement social distancing measures against spread of coronavirus. Close down educational institutions. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh visits trouble town spot in Kamjong district, says situation is now under control. Supreme Court seeks response from Kamal Nath government on immediate floor test in Madhya Pradesh Assembly by tomorrow. And Sports Authority of India suspends academic training in National Centre of Excellence and Sports Training Centres in view of COVID-19. Good evening viewers and welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sukanya Bharadwaj and now the news in details. In national news first, the total number of coronavirus cases in India has gone up to 126 with a new case each in Ladakh, Odisha, Punjab, Tamil Nadu and Uttarakhand. Maharashtra is the worst affected state with 36 confirmed cases. The number of deaths has reached 3. Altogether, 13 persons have recovered. The death of a 63-year-old male patient has been confirmed today. The patient was in a private hospital for 5 days and was subsequently referred to the Kasturba Hospital, Mumbai. The patient had travel history to Dubai, which he reportedly did not disclose at the time of his admission to the hospital. His wife is COVID-19 positive and stable. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today hailed the role of media in creating awareness on the issue of coronavirus in the country. At a BJP parliamentary party meeting held in Parliament, Prime Minister asked the MPs to take the media help to educate people on the issue, informed Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi. On the other hand, the number of deaths around the world linked to the new coronavirus has topped 7,000 after Italy announced a new surge in fatalities. A total of 7,007 people have died, while 1,75,536 infections have been recorded globally. China has the highest number of fatalities at 3,213, followed by Italy with 2,158 deaths and almost 28,000 cases. Portugal has registered its first death from the COVID-19 illness caused by coronavirus. Italy reported 349 new deaths from the novel coronavirus on Monday, taking its total since last month to 2,158. The number of official COVID-19 fatalities has more than doubled since Thursday, when Italy's toll topped 1,000 for the first time. Meanwhile, the centre has told the states to shut schools, gyms, theatres and encourage private firms to let its employees work from home where feasible in an effort to reduce the possibility of spreading coronavirus infection within the community. In an advisory to state governments, the Union Health Ministry also asked people to avoid non-essential travel within the country as part of what has been described as social distancing. The government has spared shopping malls, restaurants and places of worship, but asked local authorities to reach out to traders and religious leaders to make sure that people in and around their premises keep a distance of 1 meter to prevent spread of the infection. In schools and universities, the government has also advised states to explore the possibility of postponing examinations. In case this is not feasible, the government told states to ensure that a distance of 1 meter is maintained between students in the examination hall.
These interventions are proposed to be enforced till 31st of March 2020. Closure of all educational institutions, schools, universities, etc., gyms, museums, cultural and social centers, swimming pools and theatres. In public transport, besides ensuring regular and proper disinfection of surfaces, encourage private sector organizations.
Moving on to Northeast now. Making a statement in the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly on Monday on the COVID-19 scare, Health and Family Welfare Minister A.L. Hek said that considering the situation where the number of cases has been gradually rising in the country, the government has enforced a closure of all education institutions, cinema halls, malls, gyms and swimming pools. It will be effective till March 31st. In Assam, as precautionary measure against the spread of COVID-19, the government has enforced closure of all educational institutions, state zoo, cinema halls, swimming pools and gyms till March 29th. Precautionary measures have also been taken in Guwahati railway station, Kamakhya temple and government and private offices. A virus scanner has been installed at the Guwahati railway station. The courts, including the Guwahati High Court, will conduct hearing of only the urgent cases. Hearing in other cases has been postponed till further notice. Meanwhile, at Kajalgaon, the district headquarters of Chirang district, Deputy Commissioner Karmadev Brahma on Monday discussed preventive measures at an awareness meeting at the conference room office. Meanwhile, Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma interacted with the Deputy Commissioners of all districts across the state on measures against the spread of the disease through video conferencing.
আপনাদের যদি কিবা ডিস্ট্রিবিউশন যদি হয় ইমিডিয়েট আমার কন্ট্রোল রুম আছে কন্ট্রোল রুম জানাবো আর ডিসাইডেড আমাক ডাইরেক্টলি জানাবো নহলে হোটেল ওসি জানাবো সো দ্যাট আমি আমার যে টিম হেৰি আছে মেডিকেল টিম আমি
In Tripura, Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb on Monday went door-to-door and distributed leaflets as part of an awareness campaign against the spread of COVID-19. On a visit to Kailashahar, the Chief Minister interacted with the people and said his government is working to raise an awareness about coronavirus. Following his footsteps, BJP State President Dr. Manik Saha, Party General Secretary Rajiv Bhattacharjee also launched an awareness drive against the deadly coronavirus. In Manipur, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today said the situation in Chachar village of Kamjong district is now under control. He said this after he made an on-the-spot study of the trouble-torn area. The government has constituted a committee to inquire into the events leading to the incidents of violence, burning of houses and vehicles. The Chief Minister said the three-member committee headed by Additional Chief Secretary Dr. Shuhail Akhtar will submit a report within 10 days. Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar today informed the Lok Sabha that the premium subsidy sharing pattern between the centre and the northeastern states has been changed from 50:50 to 90:10. It will allow more states to notify the scheme and existing states to notify more crops and areas to facilitate greater coverage of farmers under the scheme. For remaining states, subsidy sharing pattern will continue as 50:50. In a written reply to a question, Tomar also said the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana and the restructured weather-based crop insurance scheme are regularly reviewed, especially the challenges faced by the stakeholders in its implementation since their inception in Kharif 2016 season. The Supreme Court today sought a response from the Kamal Nath government in Madhya Pradesh by tomorrow on plea of former Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan seeking a direction to conduct an immediate floor test on the floor of the assembly. A bench headed by Justice D.Y. Chandrachud said it will issue the notice to the state government and others, including the Secretary of the Legislative Assembly, for tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Chauhan and 9 other BJP lawmakers, including the leader of opposition in the State Assembly, moved the apex court on Monday just after Speaker N.B. Prajapati cited coronavirus concerns and adjourned the House till March 26th without taking the floor test, apparently defying the directions of Governor Lalji Tandon. In Meghalaya, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma on Monday informed the State Assembly that Crowborough Hotel in state capital Shillong will be made operational by September this year. Replying to a query of opposition members, P.T. Sokme Sangma, who also holds the charge of tourism, said that in 2008 an agreement was signed with the government of Meghalaya and Leslie Shaila for leasing out the project, and the bid amount was 98.9 crore rupees for a period of 33 years. Informing that the hotel, once completed, will be run by Leslie Shaila, he clarified that the government will not run the hotel. Maintaining that women and men officers should be treated equally, the Supreme Court today cleared Permanent Commission for Women in the Navy. A bench headed by Justice D.Y. Chandrachud said that denying permanent commission to women officers who have served the nation will result in serious miscarriage of justice. It said there cannot be gender discrimination in granting permanent commission to women officers in the Navy after the statutory bar was lifted by the centre to allow entry of women. In Meghalaya, in its bid to decongest Shillong District Jail, the government has approved the proposal for extension of the jail, even as the jail presently has 440 inmates, far more than the approved capacity of 170. Replying to a query on the number of prisoners, both men and women, presently kept in the Shillong District Jail, Minister in charge of Home Jails, A.L. Heck, said the government has also sanctioned an amount of 27 crore and 60 lakh rupees for construction of a new district jail at Nongstoin. Sports Authority of India (SAI) has decided to suspend academic training in the National Centre of Excellence and Sports Training Centres till further orders in view of COVID-19. The Sports Minister's office said, and national camps will be postponed except for those where athletes are being trained for 2020 Tokyo Olympics. In Tripura, the 100th birth anniversary of the first Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, was observed in Agartala today. The Assistant High Commissioner of Bangladesh, Kiriti Chakma, hoisted the country's national flag at the visa office in the morning. This was followed by several other programs to mark the day. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.